Hello everybody, my name is Harold Games and welcome back to my NCAA Basketball Imperialism series. This is part 17 already of this series. Hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. It seems like a lot of people are based off of the analytics, so hopefully you guys will continue this series as we move on. Before I want to give some shout outs to NattyKash, I do want to say I hope everyone being affected by the tornadoes right now in the deep south are staying safe. I have been keeping up with it because I am a weather guy. I want to be a meteorologist, and it's some of the worst stuff that I've witnessed live on TV and on radar. So I hope everyone is staying safe there. But yeah, so hopefully everyone stays safe there. But now let's get on to the video. First of all, I want to shout out NattyKash because he has been amazing with his series. I haven't watched any of his videos on this channel. I have a separate account that I watch all my YouTube videos on because I have YouTube Premium. This is just a separate account that I made, but yeah, so I really enjoy his series. But yeah, make sure you check out his videos. All of his videos will be, or all of his channel will be in every single one of my videos linked in the description, so you could check out this page and watch all of his videos. He is doing really good in his series. I mean, he's already almost up to 100K. I mean, dude is doing well. Also, a quick disclaimer: my mouse is broken, so my mouse is a little bit broken, so if I kind of mess up with the coloring, that might be why I mess up with the coloring anyways. Well, let's get into this one. If you guys don't know what imperialism is, make sure you check out either NattyKash's first video or take a look at my first video to get a good explanation. But you'll kind of gather what it is as we move along. So the first team we have is the same for Bulldogs. I don't know if the wheel saved, so hopefully it did. But we are gonna, and of course, oh, here we go, Sanford. I believe, yeah, I don't think the wheel saved because they're down by UAB, which somewhere over here, or a Bulldog. I don't think they're on the wheel, so. Or I don't think they're alive because Birmingham, Alabama's gone. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay. Well, anyways, we're down to 54 teams on the wheel. We're in technically like the first round, I guess if you want to call it, a March Madness tournament, which, by the way, this has been an amazing March Madness. All one seeds are gone. At Chicago State, they haven't played much. I believe they've only played once, I think, maybe twice. I know they beat I believe they beat Illinois State or Bradley or both. They could have beaten both, but yeah. So Chicago State is on here. We will spin the arrow to see where they will be attacking, and this is based off of the logo, and they'll be going southwest a little bit, which that's a part of Notre Dame's land. So Notre Dame will be trying to defend their land against Chicago State. If you guys have not seen my videos, it's a little bit different in terms of the simulator from NattyKash, because I really don't know why I'm doing this, but I put the attacking team as the home team. So yeah, here they are. And I give home court advantage to the home team. But when we get to the Elite Eight, we will have all games be neutral site. So we won't have home court for the. That's a very close game. And it looked like it might have been like a 5 or 6 second last 5-6 second shot by Notre Dame that they scored, as Chicago State just had multiple bad long droughts without scoring. Looking like the Bulls. But yeah, unfortunately for Chicago State, they are done. And if you guys know what that means, it means we color in Chicago State's land with Notre Dame's land. So I'll do my best to properly border this with a broken mouse. I hope you guys smash that like button. I see a lot of nice comments. I also see some feedback of what I'm doing wrong. I do read all the comments. Sometimes I don't interact with the comments in terms of like liking videos, but I trust me, I read all the comments, especially the ones where people people want teams to win, people talking about me not picking the right team, which I've had a poor time at picking wrong teams and such, and also forgetting teams. I also want to thank everyone. I'm assuming by the time this video goes up, I'll have 100 subscribers. If not, I'm still gonna say this, but I just want to thank you all for 100 subscribers. This channel has really taken off in terms of views and such when I started uploading this series, and I feel kind of bad because I feel like I'm kind of like taking spotlight from NattyKash, but he's also doing amazing with his videos. So I mean, I don't think he can complain. I'm not complaining. I'm doing this for fun. He's doing this for fun. As long as we're doing this for fun, I don't see a problem with this. But yeah. And if you guys, for some reason, don't like me copying, or I'm trying my best not to copy NattyKash, but if you guys don't like it, I will apologize. But I have been giving him shoutouts every single video, and he also said thank you for the shout out on a comment on one of my videos. So I'm happy. As the next team we have is Colgate. Yeah, I think they're gone already. Oh no, they're not gone. That's right, they're up here. Also, my computer's fan is acting up, or PC, or tablets. I don't know why. Everything's going wrong this recording. Colgate's attacking southeast, which that is going to be Vermont. This is a same yellow color between these two, but this border is drawn in to protect Siena. And this is Vermont's land, so Colgate against Vermont. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's from the center of the logo. Yeah, that's barely Vermont. Or yeah, Vermont's land. So Colgate against Vermont. I like the C's because it makes it pretty easy to find. Colgate against Vermont. But yeah, hopefully everyone in Mississippi right now is taking cover, especially Amory or Amory, however you pronounce that Mississippi town. I saw a thing where their northern part of town was completely gone from a tornado, and it looks like from what I read, from what I saw on my radar, and it's a little bit fancy, it's potentially 2 miles wide, which is just awful. But Colgate does get a 30-point victory over Vermont. It was never close, besides like the beginning when it was 5-2. But yeah, so congratulations to Colgate. They will get, I believe, this is just their second expansion of the tournament, and it's a bit of a weird expansion, but it is an expansion nonetheless. They'll be going to the northeast, take over Vermont's land. Interesting landmass. It looks like I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I could tell the difference. But yeah, nice start to the video. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys for all watching my videos. Never expected this series to kind of boost my channel a little bit. I always thought like my, I don't know, Walking Dead game series, I butchered the first 2 episodes of that when I was just trying to get started on YouTube because I didn't know how to operate OBS. But yeah, so if you guys want to check out those other videos, you can. You don't have to. You can continue watching this because this is kind of like a series where if you're not really interested in watching like directly, it's a good series to put on in the background while you're like going to bed or sleeping, because you can listen to my boring voice talk and such. So the good thing about this logo is because of the white of Penn State's logo, it really won't look like I did it much to expand. Well, kind of actually. You know what? Yeah, let's not do that. I don't believe they should get a logo expansion anyways, as I continue to butcher the border. But yeah, Colgate moves on. Vermont, if they're on here, they are done. Which they're not. Villanova's on. I'm just checking to make sure I'm recording because I can't remember. So next team is going to be the VCU Rams. I believe VCU is on here. I'm going to double check. Yep, they're right here. This is them. Yeah, I believe they have expanded north and south. They have a bit of an awkward land mass right here, but they could play against Virginia, George Mason, or Duke. So not this one. So this will be interesting to see. They'll be going directly south, which based on the center of that logo, then I'm going to consider that Duke because this is just me being bad at coloring. So I'm going to consider that Duke's logo. So VCU against Duke. Imagine if VCU wins. That would probably be upset of the video so far. Because there's still a lot of time left and we don't know. Oh, I don't know what the heck happened. VCU against the Blue Devils. I do hope Duke loses one of these games, because if you guys don't know, the winner of Imperialism I will buy a t-shirt of, kind of like reward the team, such as Duke handles VCU pretty comfortably, a 21-point victory. That is a long scoring drought, which made it closer than what it should have. It was over a 30-point game. But unfortunately for VCU, their run is coming to an end, as Duke will continue their expansion the north, and this was expected because Duke is a powerhouse. They dominate. What the heck? They're just a dominating team. So yeah, congratulations to Duke. Okay. Yeah, my like I said, my mouse is broken, so it's gonna be a little bit weird at times. I feel like broken the dumbest way possible too. I'm not going to get into that, but quite literally the dumbest way for a mouse to break. Yeah, Duke wins. Hopefully you guys cannot hear that fan in the background on the computer. I don't know why it's like heating up. I forget because I have too many tabs. But yeah, just got done watching a Bulls game, beating the Trailblazers. And also, I'm going to make sure I get like maybe 3 to 4 more episodes out in these next couple days of Imperialism. So I'm hoping by next weekend I can get to the Elite 8 round where I can stream the Elite 8. But we'll see where we get after this episode. All my episodes I try to keep to about an hour, as Villanova. Nova Nation will get their chance. And oh, I scroll up too far. See, they have a weird bit of land there. They're surrounding Temple, and UMBC is technically surrounded. So where will they be attacking? Southwest. Which, from the logo, looks like UMBC. Yeah. Nova against UMBC. Alright, so this is, if UMBC wins, I'm gonna laugh. I was gonna feel like I've seen a couple comments talk about Villanova. I also hope it's called UMBC on here, because I don't know what, I'm gonna have to look up what they're still on here. But I was gonna say I was probably gonna have to look up what their full team name is. Oh my gosh. Nah, that did not just happen. Oh my gosh. I was joking. I was joking too. The UMBC never trailed. This is quite literally upside of the video. Oh my gosh. This was a complete joke. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Villanova, what happened? And they had home court advantage too. That's March, baby. Anything could happen in March. Villanova, talking about powerhouses, they're done. Like, I don't know how good UMBC was this year in basketball, but I know Villanova was a tournament team. I believe. Do my best not to cut off that logo right there. And land. Yeah, I did pretty good there. Oh my gosh. Like 15 minutes into the episode and we already have upset of the video. And now, Temple, if they win, they're still fully surrounded. Oh my gosh, there's a train going off like crazy in the background. Bro, come down. Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna, so I don't accidentally color over the UMBC logo, I'm gonna edit it, kind of move them right here. I just expand their logo, make them like big dogs. Oh my gosh, I was joking. I wasn't expecting them to win. And they do that. Unbelievable. It's March, baby. March Madness. Anything could happen. And I feel bad for the Villanova fans. Was not expecting to see Villanova go out UMBC. It's no shot at UMBC either. I mean, Villanova is Villanova. They're a good team. Even without Jay Wright, they're still a good team. Continue butchering that part of land of, I believe, Maryland. A little bit slow today with the coloring. I'm a bit rusty. Have not recorded one of these for quite a while, about a week. Not really, a few days. Yeah, congrats to UMBC. It was not really expecting them to take over this giant part of land. Now I hear police sirens. Interesting night in Miami. Okay, I'm doing, no, dang it. Did not do my best to keep the Temple logo clean. I could have done better. Of course, that's me idiotically having this giant, having the pen being this giant. But it's okay. Hopefully Temple loses so I don't have to worry about editing that logo. There we go. This is weird. UMBC is almost like Penn State. We're down to 51 teams, and we will get probably potentially down to 50. St. Thomas. What the heck? Is that? St. Uh-oh. Please tell me I didn't start recording. Okay. Let's not Hit the record button. I'm gonna have to look up St. Thomas Tommies. I think that might be in Minnesota. That one team. St. Thomas Tommies. Also ignore this crap going on in the background. Where they at? St. Paul, Minnesota. Yeah, they're up there. I don't think they're on the map though. I think they're in the. I can't remember. They're in the same league as Drake in terms of football. Yeah, they're not up here. Well, that's an easy get rid of. We're down to 50 teams on the wheel. Can't remember what the league they're in. Football. CSU Bakersfield Runners. I don't think CSU Bakersfield is on here. That's the wrong way. I believe CSU Bakersfield, yeah. Remember, Gonzaga owns quite literally that entire state of California except for the very northern part where it's owned by Oregon. But Michigan is getting their first chance to play. Let me just make sure they're not on here. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Oh, also San Diego State controls that. Michigan, we finally have a Michigan getting their first match, and we could get this rivalry here. That'll be pretty interesting. Where will the Wolverines attack? Northwest, which is the Spartans. So Michigan against Michigan State. Oh boy, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing. They're right next to each other on the simulator thing as well. I passed them. There we go. Michigan State. Who will take home the victory? Michigan State. I was expected because Michigan is not the best team this year. And the Spartans will take over Michigan's land and continue to own Michigan in that rivalry. I don't know how well they are owning Michigan. They could be wrong. No, the good thing is that'll get rid of. Well, it won't get rid of blue, but we'll get rid of some unnecessary crappy yellow. No offense to the Michigan fans. Yeah, Michigan State. They get their first chance to expand, and Michigan is off the wheel. We're down to 48 teams. Potentially less than that if some of these teams are not on here. Oh no. I talk crap about Michigan, and my favorite team was going to play. Which, please, every team on the next to them is good. Also, if you're wondering why they control part of this land, Northwestern does, because they beat Milwaukee. For some reason, this land was considered Milwaukee's land as well. But because the lake is in the way, they cannot go across. It wouldn't matter anyways. But if Notre Dame didn't have the sign, let's say Notre Dame had the sign, they could not go across and attack Notre Dame. So you would just respin the wheel. Where will my Wildcats be attacking? Oh jeez, southeast, which it's technically the lake, so yeah. Northwest, which that is, I believe that's Green Bay. I believe it's Green Bay. Could be wrong. Yeah, it's Green Bay. So Green Bay, oh boy, this is interesting. Green Bay against Northwestern. Nervous. Oh, no. Northwestern is okay. Almost did it wrong. Just clicked on Northeastern. There you go. There's my team. Northwestern against Green Bay. I'm scared. Please, guys. Win. Please win. This isn't going to be easy. Yes! Domination. Let's go. Was close. Actually, it was pretty close, but we just took off late in that second half, which would not happen in real life. If we're close, we're going to keep it close. It's that start for us that separates us. Look at this big land that the purple will get. Lovely. Love it. Love all this land that we are going to be getting. I'm just happy my team is making it this far. And they've beaten who they've had to beat. Oh, they also get this part of land up there? Sweet. I'm probably gonna have people talking about how they should have played Notre Dame, but hey, they could still play Notre Dame. Because I will expand their logo, but I'm not gonna put their logo up in Wisconsin. I'm gonna keep it so they could still play against Notre Dame, which could be a mistake. It is what it is. Look at this giant piece of land that my Wildcats are going to be getting. The lovely purple. It's just a weird bit of land that they have outlined. They also get this and this. You get that part, then, geez, that logo is going to be really tough to get rid of. We're going to probably have to spend 5 minutes just trying to figure out how to get rid of that logo properly without quite literally destroying Lake Michigan. What I should have done is I should have made all the bodies of water like a light blue. So I'm just going to assume this is part of the border. I cut the logo in half. And there we go. We do have this part up here that we got to fill in. We still have other stuff that we have to fill in too. But a lovely piece of land for my Wildcats. And I think I'm going to utilize the fill button. This is definitely a weird expansion again for us. Oops. So keep in mind, we cannot attack across the lake. Jeez. But we can be attacked. Well, that's the thing. We're I don't know how far that lane goes, but we are in a more vulnerable position now. I'll do my best to get rid of that. Alright. So that's the one caveat. That's the right word to use. So just got to defend the land. I'm not expecting Northwestern to make it really much further, but happy they at least own a really big chunk of land. We're gonna expand this and go a little bit crazy. Obviously this might not last for us, but hey, still happy. That logo will actually be easy to get rid of now. I just butcher part of some land. I continue to butcher part of some land. Oh my, I continue to butcher part of land. What am I doing, bro? I'm doing my best at doing my best. How about upload a video going to UMBC? They win it again, knocking out, beating a tough team. Hey, we're in the round of 68 or 64. Similar vibes to their upset win over Virginia. Villanova, that's not a walk in the park team. That is a legit powerhouse. You need to be afraid of. Although Jay Wright is not with them anymore, so they might not be as much of a power. Look at all this beautiful purple. This is what I'm talking about, baby. Beautiful purple. It just looks weird with the white, but my mouse continues to be broken. Oh my gosh. Why? It was, I'm not going to explain what happened. It was quite literally the dumbest way, and I've already said this before, but I don't care. I'm going to say it again. But it was quite literally the dumbest way for a mouse to break. Okay, I'll say what happened. Basically, what happened is I was doing some homework, and I moved my hand, and I literally just knocked the mouse onto my bed, which is right next to me. There's like a foot drop, and the edge of it, where the battery is, it literally nicked the metal part of the bed, the spring part underneath the mattress, and it like all of it came apart. It literally just came apart. I don't know what happened, but it literally just came apart. Put it back together successfully, but it is not working how it was working. So that's why the drawing is going to be a little bit sketchy at times. Man, I look at this beautiful purple. Oh my God, I'm gonna do my best not to butcher the lake border. Yeah, we'll put the logo right here, and we will just expand it quite a bit. That way, there still could be a matchup with whatever you call that team, Notre Dame. So yeah. Dang it! Oh my gosh, I'm butchering everything, man. Okay, we gotta. Our best not to butcher the beautiful logo. That's going to be almost impossible. I don't want to butcher the whiskers. Kind of did, but that's okay. There we go. Northwestern, a powerhouse. Who would have thought? Western survives. Green Bay, I don't know if they are on here. They're not. So we'll just continue on. And the Longhorns. They're getting a chance. We're finally going back to Texas. It seems like it's been a while. There. I think this is Incarnate Word. They like, just play them and put Incarnate Word out of their misery, please. I don't think. Oh my God, that's gonna be Houston. Holy cow! This is probably the Battle of Texas right here. Because I don't think Texas Southern or Incarnate Word is going to beat either of these teams. The Longhorns against Houston. The Longhorns in the Elite Eight, by the way. They're a sneaky team. I really haven't been paying attention to them. They're in the Elite Eight. They just been that type of team. I feel like they could be that team that wins the tournament. They've been so underrated, for me, wise. They could be overrated, but like I barely heard about them, and oh my gosh, they looks like Houston cannot score for that longest time, and Texas got that point. And Longhorns will make that expansion and control Texas pretty much, because I don't believe Texas is going to lose to Incarnate Word, but we already seen UMBC, which Incarnate Word is not UMBC, but we've already seen them knock off Villanova, so you never know. This is March. It is madness. It's lovely. Actually, can I? Hold on. This might be a failed exchange. Oh, this work. Oh, well, now it's easy. And we'll just get rid of the logo like this. Save some time. And Texas Southern continue. Well, Texas Southern and Incarnate Word, and whatever this team is, I don't know what that team is. I'm gonna have to look up what that team is when we get to it potentially. They also might not be on the wheel, so that might be a team where they will have to get attacked. There you go, and we're gonna give Texas a deserving logo expansion. Not really next. No, that's a little too big. There we go. Still, they get an enlarged logo if they control Texas pretty much, because or at least a decent chunk of Texas. Houston, not NattyKash. Houston is gone. Houston Baptist, Houston Cougars. On the 47 teams left in the video, we still will have about 25 minutes left in the video, and the Cyclones, they're getting a chance to play. They have a nice land and extend pretty far north. I believe they beat Minnesota last time. Uh-oh, they could play against Northwestern. Who will they be going up against? Southeast, which from the logo, that is the Hawkeyes, and that's another rivalry game, it seems like. Hawkeyes against the Cyclones. Battle of Iowa. It's the wrong way. So Iowa State against Iowa. Home court advantage for the Cyclones. And the Hawkeyes that win it. This is a big piece of land for the Hawkeyes now. As they just took control towards that end of the game. Man, this is a really big expansion for the Hawkeyes, and they will definitely get a deserving logo change. We are having a lot of big land masses shift favor the defending team. So Cyclones lose the Battle of Iowa and half of Minnesota. Probably majority of Minnesota at this point. And the Hawkeyes will continue on their reign of imperialism. I believe this is just their second expansion. I believe they beat Northern Iowa last time. I could be wrong. I don't watch videos after I don't watch my videos after they go up on YouTube. I do like a quick skim through after I'm done to make sure there's like no bad sound quality or bad editing, or not bad editing, because I don't edit these videos. I try to keep them, I keep them unedited so you could see kind of like all the tedious work that I and other YouTubers such as NattyKash have to go through. We'll try to fill method. It'll look weird with this. What the heck is going on from this logo? Just go away. There you go. I'll probably utilize the fill feature on here from here on out to try and make the drawings go by a little bit faster. That way I'm not spending 20 minutes for like big massive land shifts. One thing I'm noticing though is that there's like a very light border, but you can't really tell from far away. And the Hawkeyes will get a deserving logo shift. They deserve it. Take a little bit out of Northwestern's land, that's okay. We're not going to get too big of an expansion because you really can't expand that much. Well, actually, leave it like that. but we will cut off that Northwestern land. Right there. And we'll kind of like draw a border, and then the other side of that will be Northwestern's land. But yeah. Hopefully at the end of this video, you guys, if your favorite team or team that you're rooting for got eliminated, you can pick a new team, because I have a feeling a lot of people were going for Villanova or I don't know, Iowa State. Maybe one person was hoping Green Bay would do something. But fortunately, those teams are gone. Down to 46 teams left. UC Irvine Aggies. I don't believe they're on the wheel. I believe this was the team that, yeah, UC Irvine. I believe that was the team that, or no, maybe not. I don't know. It was early on in the series where I thought UCLA had a different role. Hampton. I have not heard of that team before. Jeez, why are people deciding to drive? I know it's Miami, but why are people deciding? Hampton. Oh, I think I know this team. I believe they have not played yet. Where are they? I believe they're on. I'm pretty sure they're on here. Yeah, they're down here. Here they are. Interesting bit of land. They could go up against UMBC. My gosh. They are not. They're going pretty much west. Which from the logo, that is going to be George Mason. George Mason against Hampton. Still a pretty decent bit of land for Hampton to actually take over. Hopefully Hampton is on here, and they are. And against George Mason. I love how we've been getting a lot of matchups where the names of the teams are close together in the simulator. And George Mason does their job, a 10-point victory. It's kind of back and forth, but then they got a nice lead, and Hampton just could not do anything. So the Pirates are done, and George Mason continue on. I believe that's just their second expansion of the tournament. Also, I do want to say something. When MLB The Show gets fully released on Game Pass, Xbox, I will start a series on that. I don't expect it to get much attention from our viewership-wise, but if you guys want to check it out, and I'll just get rid of this ocean part right here. If you guys want to check it out when it does get released, because it's still going to be a few days, and might not be until next weekend when I can actually sit down and do a stream, because I don't have recording software for my Xbox. So I have to stream it and then take the stream and pretty much upload a stream on YouTube. So yeah, make sure you be on the lookout for those videos. I still am unsure of who I want to play with my franchise. I might do a poll. Yeah, this part is bugging me out right there. I might do a poll. What's the team? Citadel. I might do a poll on YouTube and my Twitter. If you guys don't know what my Twitter... Okay, so they can only play against College of Charleston. And I want to do a team that is... I'm leaning towards a team that is like the worst team in the game. Like potentially the Reds or the Athletics, or a team that is kind of like halfway there and they just need a little bit more of a boost. Like, I don't know. I feel like the Cubs would be too easy. I don't know. I'm not gonna do the Diamondbacks, and I don't even know why I started that series. Just like Colgate. Charleston does their job, and they beat the Citadel. Obviously the Citadel, but you're like, it's not much, but that way I can just get rid of a team and that little piece of land. So College of Charleston is really dominating in that area. Surprisingly, I was not expecting them to be full. And Wofford, their first chance. Going back up in the New England region. Where are they at? They're up here. Oh no, they're not. New England region. Here they are. They have interesting teams where they could play. I swear, if they beat College of Charleston, please be like against Furman or Presbyterian or whatever the green team is. They will be going northeast, which that is College of Charleston's land. So College of Charleston is going to have to hop back on the court and play against Wofford, but this time at Wofford's court. So this will be interesting. Wofford against College of Charleston. And it is Wofford with a dominating victory. So I don't consider this an upset because Wofford is a good team. But it's an upset because of the land difference. And this is going to take a while. So hopefully, please, and I'm going to have to zoom out on this one to make sure no teams get like destroyed. Okay, that's good. No teams got destroyed. That is perfect. All the teams are still alive. At least in this area. But unfortunately for College of Charleston, you are. This area now looks even weirder. We'll do our best to, as I cut off the head of the terrier. I apologize. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that that's Wofford because I'm pretty sure that's Wofford, but I don't know why I'm second guessing myself. Okay, that is Wofford. I don't know why I second guessed myself, but the fact that I messed up a few things. It's like so awkward with a freaking half of a head of a terrier. This baby is gonna get a ton of land. Or get a huge expansion. It's funny because I butchered that. I destroyed it. I quite literally destroyed. I don't remember what episode it was. Well, it was the Colgate, or not Colgate, the College of Charleston video. As I continue to destroy Furman's land. Jeez. That's how bad I am at drawing. Wofford moves on, but College of Charleston, this was a team I had to add on, so we're down to 42 teams, and we still have 13 to 14 minutes left in this video. That's Providence. They own a lot of land up here. They own a lot of land, hence by their giant logo. Let's see if they can take on Siena. We're going northwest, which that is Colgate. That is Colgate's land. So Siena could potentially be completely trapped by just two teams. Or they will be completely trapped by just two teams. It just depends on which one between Providence and Colgate. So Toothpaste is going to have to try and defend their land from a Friar. Colgate. There you go. And it is Providence with a handy win. Colgate did have a nice 6-7 point lead, but it was still close. It was like a 6-7 point game, but Providence just took off at the end of it. And Providence will continue their expansion on west to really take control of this northeastern region. I'm gonna border this and then do the fill tool because I don't know if the whites from Penn State is gonna mess with the fill tool, and I don't want to have to. I would just hit Control Z, but I don't want to miss anything else up that I do not see. There we go. Oops, that is okay. Sorry, UConn. There you go. We will just fill in this logo region with the Providence Gray. I think with this win, you can give Providence an even bigger logo. We won't do too much of a bigger logo, but we'll make it big enough. Pixelated logo. That is a little too big. That is still slightly too big. So not too much of a logo change. But if they beat Siena, you can bet that'll be a giant logo change. And you can see how pixelated it is because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to. Okay, there you go. Make it unpixelated. But yeah. Providence moves on. Colgate, the toothpaste, is done. I don't even think. Oh, they are on here. So we're down to 41 teams. Looks like we're going to get under 40 teams this episode. As we have Fordham. They are getting a chance to play. They play? Are they already done? No, they're not done because this is done up here. Fordham. We will see who they have to play against. They could play against UConn. Where is Fordham going? And looks like that is UConn. Huskies, yep. Fordham against UConn. We'll see if Fordham can. In Atlanta, I saw quite a few people talking about how they wanted UConn to win, so this is the time for you guys to hope that your team, or that UConn, I believe they're just going to be considered Connecticut. But yeah, I'm assuming everyone wants Fordham to win besides the UConn fans. And UConn a 22-point win, so if you're a UConn fan, still time left in this video, but you gotta be happy. Your team makes a small expansion. It is an expansion nonetheless, and we can get rid of this makeshift border that I drew. It's a little too big on my drawing. Although we might have to add another one because I don't know. Yeah. No. We can tell the difference. I continue to destroy that logo again, hoping that logo. I've said this for a few logos, but I hope that logo please lose so I don't have to worry about editing that. There we go. UConn wins. Still not enough land for them to get a logo change, in my opinion. Fordham is done. We're down to 40 teams left. We still have probably a few more spins to go. And Washington State Cougars are getting their opportunity to play. They're going out west for the first time in seems like a while. And if they face up against Gonzaga, and if Gonzaga loses, I'm going to be upset. But I'm also going to hope that I can use the fill tool. But first of all, we have to see who they play against. You will not be going up against Gonzaga. Instead, they'll be going up against Oregon, the Ducks. This is a small piece of land, but see if Oregon can defend their land. Washington State against Oregon. There you go, Washington State, and then Oregon. Here we go, home court advantage for the Cougars. And it is the Cougars with a win. Dang, 15-point victory. It was close all around, but then and just a huge scoring spike while Oregon just struggled, only scoring 4 points in what seemed like forever. So Cougars continue on. If you're an Oregon fan, apologies. You are done, I believe, just after 1, because I think they just played against Oregon State. So, that's okay. We're gonna keep that out. We're gonna keep that blooper border out there. This does put more of a target on Washington State's back, but Washington State does get their expansion. Congratulations to them. For Oregon, fortunately, you're done, I think, just after 2. I believe this is just your second opportunity. This was just your second opportunity to attack. Use the fill tool. Hopefully it didn't. Okay. We'll just kind of like expand this and just be like wash, wash, wash. Yeah, congratulations to the Cougars. They get a nice expansion. Yikes. Yikes. And they now surround Portland. So Portland is like completely stuck. So if we get Portland or Washington State and they go west, you know what team you're going to be facing. I don't know why Oregon's not on here, but we'll just continue to spin. Probably have time for just 2 more. Little Rock Trojans. I believe this team is on here. Could be wrong. But I believe this is done. We are going to double check using the map. Say Trojans, but that looks like a Trojan. It's a Little Rock, so yeah, that's going to be Little Rock. Where will they be playing? / attacking east, directly east of them, which that is Mississippi State. Little Rock against Mississippi State. This could actually be an upset of the video. Hopefully Little Rock is on here. Yep, they are. Little Rock against Mississippi State. Went the wrong way, which is what's new. Mississippi State. See if Little Rock can pull off an upset. In which case they don't. It was only an 18-point loss. They never bled in except for the beginning. Like right there, it was like a 3-2 lead, but Mississippi State does what they're supposed to do. Come in, come out with a W. And for Little Rock, unfortunately, another small school is done. After 1, it looked like a decent game. Wasn't a blowout, bad blowout by any means. So they at least held their own at some points. But yeah, Mississippi State is starting to become a powerhouse of their own. Continuing to expand ever so slightly, so you got to be careful. I believe this is the first time in a long time Mississippi State's getting a battle. I don't remember the last time Mississippi State's had a battle. There we go. Let's fill out this part. And with that, we will do one more spin of the video. And then we will zoom out and get a little look at all the teams remaining. We cracked under 40 in this episode. And the New Mexico Lobos. Now, this is going to be pretty big because it's just a ton of land masses around them. And whoever wins, unless it's Utah or Denver's still in there, but if like Oklahoma or Texas win, they will be up there competing with Gonzaga with potentially the most land. Gonzaga still has the most land, but it'll be pretty big. We're going southwest, which technically that's Arizona, and Arizona has expanded quite a bit. So the Lobos against Arizona. This could either be big for Lobos or bad for Arizona. New Mexico. And the Lobos do it. A 4-point victory. It was close all around, but actually Arizona had a nice lead for most of the time. In fact, a 13-point lead, but those droughts killed them, and the Lobos take advantage, and they will pick up this victory. And just like that, to end off the video, we are looking at quite a bit of land shift in favor of the Lobos. Which, this is like almost impossible for me to tell who's who, so I'm going to expand this a little bit so I can tell the border easier. It just helps me. No, I could see a slight change on the color, so we're not gonna have to draw a makeshift border. San Diego States. I hope Arizona's not the team that has Hawaii. I believe it's San Diego State that has Hawaii. And I'll look in the comments in case that's not, in case Hawaii is supposed to be owned by New Mexico now. I believe Hawaii is owned by San Diego State. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Yeah, congratulations to might be Arizona. No, because that's a lighter color. That's not Arizona. Oh boy, that is not what you want to do. So we're gonna have to manually color this in, which that's gonna suck. The Lobos will actually get probably the biggest logo on the map now. Yeah, congratulations to them. What a massive shift in land that we've had. And we've had quite a bit of shifts in land in this episode. This has been more of a massive land shift than the little New England land regions that we've been getting quite a bit. But we still have a lot of teams that have yet to play. I mean, like I said, we just had Michigan go out and Michigan State get their first action, and they went against each other. We still have a long ways to go. Not too long, but you're still looking at maybe six more episodes just to get to the Elite Eight. Which are not 6 episodes. 6 episodes to complete it. And when we get to the Elite Eight, we will do, and hopefully all the teams on the wheel when they're down 8 are actually on the wheel, and they won this. And I'll double check when we get to 9. But we're just gonna expand this logo. Nothing much. Nice little expansion there for the Lobos. And that'll do it for this episode, everyone. We're gonna zoom out so everyone can see the map of the entire U.S. and who owns what. There you go. Again, this western part of the United States is really shaping out. We still have a lot of small land masses in here of teams to play. So yeah. And with that, hope you guys enjoyed episode 17 of the video. Like I said, make sure you check out NattyKash's channel to also get his perspective of his playthrough, because he had a lot more teams on here, and he spends a lot of time editing the videos, because 20-minute video might seem short, but with his edits, it's like 2 hours long of him doing work. So make sure you check out his video. Hope you guys stay safe. Hope you guys take care. Have a wonderful day. and peace.